There's a moment that almost no one talks about. It's not loud. It's not dramatic. There are no warning alarms. It's the moment when people realize time has run out. Not tomorrow, not next year, now. And in that moment, people don't think about money, followers, or unfinished emails. They think about the things they meant to fix but kept postponing. Today, I want to walk you through 5 things you must fix before you take your last breath. Not because death is close, but because life is fragile. And the earlier you fix these things, the lighter you live. Stay with me because each one connects to the next. And the last one is the one most people discover too late. Here are the 5 most important things you should fix before your last breath come out off your nostrils. Number 1, your unresolved grudges. This is invisible but heavy. Grudges, old arguments, unspoken apologies, names you haven't said out loud in years. These grudges don't hurt the people you're angry at. They camp inside you. People think they'll deal with it later, but later quietly becomes never. Why you must fix this in time? Because unresolved anger turns into bitterness, and bitterness rewrites your personality. You don't become peaceful by accident. You become peaceful by releasing what no longer serves you. Most people don't regret what others did to them. They regret carrying it for so long. Fix the grudges not because they deserve forgiveness, but because you deserve peace. And once grudges are gone, something uncomfortable rises to the surface. 2. Fix the life you're not actually living. This one is quieter but more dangerous. The life you present versus the life you want. Many people are living on autopilot, following expectations they never agreed to, smiling through routines that drain them. Near the end of life, people don't say, "I wish I worked more." They say, "I wish I was braver. I wish I chose myself. I wish I listened to my inner voice." Why you must fix this early, because time doesn't refund unused courage. The longer you ignore your truth, the harder it becomes to hear it. Fix the direction of your life before you run out of energy to change lanes. But even when people change direction, there's something else that keeps them stuck. 3. Fix broken relationships that still matter. Not every relationship deserves saving. Some you just have to let go, but some do deserve saving. Parents, siblings, old friends, people who mattered and still do. Silence feels easier than uncomfortable conversations. But silence doesn't heal. It only postpones regret. Why this must be fixed before it's too late? Because death doesn't wait for closure. One day, you'll want to say, "I'm sorry, I understand now. I forgive you. I love you." And the other person might not be there anymore. Fix what still has a heartbeat. Say what needs to be said, even if your voice shakes. And after relationships, there's one thing people realize they misunderstood entirely. 4. Fix your definition of success. Most people chase success without ever defining it. They inherit definitions from society, from family, from comparison, money, status, recognition. But near the end, success looks different. It looks like time, freedom, inner peace. Meaning being present. Why this must be fixed now? Because you can win the wrong race. You can achieve everything you want and still feel empty. Fix your definition of success before it traps you. Success that costs your health, relationships, or soul is failure in disguise. And finally, there's the one thing people never think about until everything else fades. 5. Fix your relationship with yourself. This is the last and deepest. Fix how you talk to yourself, how you treat yourself, how much grace you allow yourself. Many people die still fighting themselves, still feeling not enough, still waiting to feel worthy. Why this matters most? Because at the end of life, you don't sit with the crowd. You sit with yourself. And if you never made peace with who you are, and that silence becomes unbearable. Fix your inner relationship now. So your final moments aren't filled with regret, shame, or self-blame. Here's the mystery most people never realize. You don't fix these things before you die. You fix them so you can truly live. Death doesn't give meaning to life. Awareness does. So here's my question to you. If tonight was the last time you reflected honestly, what would you start fixing tomorrow? If this message slowed you down in a good way, Aaron, like the video so it reaches someone who needs it. Subscribe for more conversations that don't just motivate, but awaken. And in the comments, answer this honestly. Which of the five do you feel needs your attention right now? Don't wait. Fix it while you still can.